Latest on the passing of Minister Molewa, we now cross to our reporter Ofentse Setimo, who is outside the Molewa home in Pretoria. Ofentse, what can you tell us about the mood currently at the home? Are there many visitors to give their condolences? What is the ambience like?
Thank you very much, Adriana. We're coming to you live from Waterkloof Ridge, just outside the residence of former Environmental Affairs Minister Molewa. We were expecting a hive of activity outside the residence this morning because there were statements actually made that some cabinet ministers would actually be making their way here today. But since we've been here around 9 o'clock this morning, there's just been a lot of logistics where people are bringing in stuff in order to cater for the people that are actually arriving, like your VIP toilet and the likes, but we haven't actually seen anyone prominent as yet since we've been outside here since this morning.
Now, as you mentioned that various cabinet ministers will be visiting soon, exactly when is that visit going to happen?
From the statement that we saw earlier, they were saying they would be here around 11 o'clock. But since we've been here, we haven't actually seen anyone. It's just, as I mentioned, been logistics where they're trying to organize so that when people start trickling in, they actually organize. So we've just been seeing an event organizing company bringing in some VIP toilets, and we saw some painters as well actually going in. So you get a sense that they are actually preparing for the somber event that's actually about to unfold. And we earlier spoke to the late minister spokesperson Albi Modise, and he mentioned that work was actually underway at the union buildings to sort of try and organize and coordinate some of the eventualities that will actually be taking place. We know that President Cyril Ramaphosa was here last night before he jetted off to New York, and he declared that there should be a period of mourning with immediate effect, and flags are actually flying at a half-mast at most of the government departments all over the country and in the embassies in different countries.
Yes, as we reported yesterday, flags are definitely flying at half-mast. We've also read out various statements from the ANC, the DA, as well as the family of Molewa. Now, we do know that they said thank you for all the condolences. Do you know when funeral arrangements, memorials, those type of settings will take place?
As I mentioned, work is actually underway to sort of coordinate all the events that will be happening. The date hasn't been set yet, or we haven't been exposed to statements that have actually detailed as to the dates on when the event will actually be taking place. So it's not yet clear as to when the funeral will be. We're still awaiting correspondence, especially from Albi Modise. He's the one who issued the family statement saying that they really appreciate the messages of condolences coming from all over the world, which actually highlights that she was just not an ordinary politician, but she was extraordinary in terms of her quest for the environment, to making sure that our environment is actually conducive for the people that live on the planet here.
Yeah, definitely a loss for South Africa and the globe as a whole. Now, thank you very much for your time. We definitely will cross over to you later when things become more apparent and busier at the Molewa residence. Thank you very much for that. Earlier we